If you're starting an OMAD, 1 meal a day way of eating, or you've tried it before but couldn't stick with it, this video is for you. There's a lot of confusion around fasting and OMAD, what to eat, when to eat, what breaks a fast. I've tried just about every diet out there, it seems, and nothing has simplified my life and transformed my energy and health like OMAD. Today I'm breaking down 21 OMAD tips that will help you burn fat faster, stay consistent, and actually enjoy this lifestyle, even if you live a busy life like me. Let's not waste any time, let's get right into it. Tip number 1, start easy. Don't jump straight into OMAD. Begin with 16-8 fasting, then move to 24 fasting before moving to 1 meal a day or eating in a 1 hour window a day. Give your metabolism time to adapt and then you'll stick with it much longer that way. Tip 2, find the right eating window for you. For most people, somewhere between 4 and 6 p.m. seems to work great, early enough to digest, late enough to power through your day. Tip 3, hunger means fat burning. That little wave of hunger, it's your body switching to stored energy for fuel. Don't run from it. Be okay with hunger signals. Tip number 4, eat enough when you do eat. Your one meal should be incredibly satisfying, satiating, and nutrient dense. Don't skimp or you're gonna crash and you're gonna crave things later on. Tip 5, meat makes OMAD easier. I'm a big fan of a carnivore-ish or keto-ish approach to OMAD. Animal foods like steak, eggs, and butter will keep you full for hours and eliminate blood sugar crashes. Carnivore isn't required, but I've found that it's like rocket fuel for fat loss on OMAD. Tip 6, keep carbs low at first. Carbs are gonna spike hunger, they're gonna make it harder to adhere to the diet, and you're gonna be constantly thinking about food during your fasting window. Stay low carb or carnivore for a few weeks, and this is gonna make your fasting effortless. Tip 7, don't forget the electrolytes. Salt, magnesium, and potassium will save you from headaches, fatigue, and they'll give you your energy back when you first start fasting. Tip 8, strategically use black coffee, sparkling water, or even unsweetened tea as your fasting allies. They're gonna take the edge off of hunger and act as an appetite suppressant. They're gonna make fasting easier at first as you start to adapt to this way of eating. Tip 9, OMAD isn't failure. If you need an extra meal after training or on stressful days, it's fine. Eat something else. You're still fasting more than 90% of the day, and that's a big win. This isn't dogma, this isn't religion. Do what works for you, and if you're really needing some extra food, eat something else during the day. Tip 10, stop eating after 7 p.m. Even if you're not doing OMAD, this one habit alone is going to improve your sleep, your recovery, and your fat loss. Tip 11, break your fast with real food, not processed junk. Steak, eggs, butter, bacon, avocado, these are some of my favorites. Skip anything that comes in a package. Which brings us to tip number 12. Just by cutting out the packaged food, you're automatically going to remove a lot of seed oils from your diet. Avoid seed oils like your life depends on it. Use butter, ghee, or tallow, healthy animal fats, and you'll notice less inflammation and better digestion almost immediately. Tip 13, move your body every day. Lift, run, walk, bike. Whatever it is that you need to do, just get outside and move your body. Movement amplifies fat burning and it's gonna help regulate hunger. Tip 14, prioritize sleep. Sleep is your secret weapon. If you're not sleeping, your hunger hormones go crazy and fasting is gonna feel 10 times harder than it should. Tip 15, remember the first 7 to 10 days will be rough. Cravings, fatigue, maybe some irritability. That's your metabolism adapting and switching fuel sources to fat. Stick with it, I promise you it gets better. Tip 16, keep your meals consistent and simple at first. Eat the same foods, eat them at the same time. It builds a rhythm for your body and it makes things simple and helps you adapt much quicker. Tip 17, track energy and focus more than the scale. Yes, fat loss follows, but the mental clarity is one of the biggest bonuses and wins that you're gonna get from this way of eating. Tip 18 is to eat until you feel satiated. You don't need to track calories. That's one of the great things about OMAD. Just eat until you feel content. Tip 19, plan your meal in advance. If you wait until you're starving to decide what to eat, that's when bad choices start to sneak in. And tip 20, give yourself some grace. If you break your fast early with family or friends, or you're on vacation and you want to enjoy another meal, enjoy it. Get back on track the next day. You're only one meal and one fast away from being back on OMAD. Tip number 21 is all about simplicity. OMAD is all about 1 meal a day, eating the same healthy foods, and eating them at the same time of day. This takes away the decision fatigue that comes with having to choose what it is that you're gonna be eating all day long. OMAD completely changed my life, not because it's magic, but because it's simple and sustainable. If you're over 40 and you feel like your metabolism's broken, it's not. You just need a reset. And if you're just starting this journey and you need some extra support, I built a school community called Fat Loss Over 40. It's free to join and has more benefits for premium members that may want to go even deeper. I do weekly coaching calls and I help people stay consistent and accountable with OMAD, carnivore, and other simple detox and biohacking practices. It's also a great way to support me and connect with other people who are on the same journey as you. I'll drop a link in the description. I'd love to see you on the inside if it's something you're interested in. And if you got some value out of this video and found it helpful, please hit that subscribe button for me and give me a like. It really does help a small channel like mine grow. And if you even want to do me one more, you can share this with somebody who needs it. I'm so incredibly grateful for each and every one of you, and I'll see you on the next video.